Hey everyone, Enra Silver here, and welcome to episode 3 of Glitchslapped by Enra. In today's episode, we'll cover some of the stacked glitches you can make using the perpendicular fat middle group. Over 90% of the pieces in the game glitch in with the fat middle orientation. About 60% of these glitch in parallel, with the remainder glitching in perpendicular. And like I promised in episode 2, keep watching until the end to see my favorite stacked glitch that I've found so far. And so without further ado, let's get started. We'll start by mixing glitches from two different groups. Remember the EM generators and refiner stack from episode 2? Well, it looks quite a bit better with a writhing bush added to the stack. The Vigilant Tarot has a very unique look. You can illuminate it by stacking a rock garden with it, and what the hell, add on a writhing bush too for an ominous looking piece of Flora Deco. Mud huts look pretty cool when added to an exocraft pad, although the door isn't passable anymore. Most of the exocraft silhouettes are too big for the hut, but the pilgrim is a perfect fit. Now let's look at some stacks you can do for interior decoration. First off, you can try a flat panel with a wall screen glitched onto it. You can add a couple tech panels to the flat panel to spice up the construct a little bit more. Just remember, you gotta put them on before you glitch the wall screen on. Terrariums are one of my favorite base deco items. My only complaint about them is they don't have their own internal illumination like the aquariums do. This is easily fixed by stacking a lab lamp and rock garden onto the terrarium. For more fun with the lab lamp, try glitching a canister rack onto it. You can also add a table, circular or hexagonal, for a very cool looking piece of furniture. One last idea with the lab lamp. Try glitching a storage container onto it, followed by a pipe. Race Force amplifiers are just an all-around awesome piece to incorporate into builds. Stacking them with floor switches, however, gives a really cool look. Now let's finish up by looking at floors. Each type of construction material has slightly different thicknesses. As you can see, when I place small wooden triangles and then glitch a floor panel on top of them, the wood protrudes most obviously from concrete, slightly less from wood, and barely at all at metal. If you've watched the base tour for my Resurgence of Hope base build, you'll have noticed this neck stack as I used it to make up the surface of the launch pad. The quad paver foundation fits perfectly inside the concrete floor panel for a really killer look. Again, as you can see, different construction materials show different parts of the stacked glitch. Another technique that I learned here and used on my Resurgence of Hope base build was the small floor panel and single paver foundation. Concrete looks good with pavers, but so does metal. Is it just me, or does that look like an arrow? To close things up, let's talk about indirect lighting. You can snap 4 light floors in a square and glitch a floor panel and quad paver onto them. It's a good look, but really GD bright, so more useful sprinkled sparingly throughout the build. And as you can see, different construction materials give you slightly different looks. Another option for indirect lighting is to stack a pill light with the small panel and single paver. That looks super clean. Now, what do you get when you stack a floor panel, a quad paver foundation, and a light panel? Why, my favorite stacked glitch, of course. It looks so crazy clean, and the colors of all three can be tweaked to give practically limitless looks. Well, that's gonna do it for episode 3 of Glitchslapped by Enra. Thanks for watching. Check back in a few days for some new content, and feel free to stop by a live stream with any questions you might have. I'll see you soon.